finding your other half and your soulmate, finding the one that just completes you can be the hardest task in the whole world. Because think about what you're asking. As an individual, we want someone who is basically kind of like our clone, meaning they know what we're thinking. And when we're mad, they know the reason why we're mad. They know the reason why we're sad. They know the reason why we're happy. They understand when you talk, they verbally know exactly what you mean. You know, like what comes out of your mouth, they know exactly what you're trying to say. We want someone like that. We want somebody that matches our mental thinking. We want somebody that matches our ways of talking, our ways of showing affection, our love language. We want somebody that's following the same path as us. We want somebody who's like a personal cheerleader who roots for us when we're feeling down, when we're feeling depressed, when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling all different types of anxieties, all types of stresses. We want someone who can sit there and who will be quiet and listen to everything we have to say. And we want someone who will constantly reassure us as human beings. Anybody who says that they don't want that is lying, like 100%. And that can be very hard to find someone who's literally like your clone. Finding your soulmate, finding your twin flame, finding the one that completes you, your other half, is going to always be a constant, stressful thing because it is extremely rare. A lot of the people that are dating, you know, they haven't met their other half because your other half is going to be one person out of like 5,000 people. Finding that one person out of like 5,000 people is the hardest thing. It's like a rare Pokemon. It's like a rare Pokemon card. It's like a rare Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's going to take forever to find that, but when you do find it, it's going to feel freaking amazing because you're literally going to be so high off of that person's you're going to be so high off of that person. It's going to blow your mind because you're going to be like, holy shit, I found my other half. I found my person. I found the individual I want to be right next to me for the rest of my life. And the saddest thing is it might not be forever. You might only get that person for maybe a year or two. You might even marry that person and y'all get divorced. But you should always appreciate love. That's how I see it. I see it as you should always appreciate the love that someone gives you, even if it doesn't last that long. You should always look at the good memories, the good parts of that person, and when they leave, you only think about the good that they brought to you. You stay in their light instead of the shadow because if you think about all the horrible things someone does to you, you're gonna be miserable and their negative emotions will be a reflection of you. Because you'll be constantly thinking about their negative emotions, so it turns you into basically a negative clone of them. And you don't want to turn into a negative clone of someone, and you don't really want to fall in love with someone who's a horrible person. That's why me personally, I am extremely picky, and people always question why I'm picky. They're like, why are you so damn picky? Like, who do you think you are? That's how people always look at it. They're like, who do you think you is? And I already know why people come from an arrogant place because people are just negative. People's first thought is negativity. They think I'm like stuck up or something. But the truth is, I'm picky because I don't want to go through the nonsense. It's not a fear. People would say I'm either picky or I'm fearful and scared and frightened, or depressed or sad or some nonsense. Because people, like I said, people try to put their emotions on you and they create the version of you that they have and that, in their head. They don't come from a place of knowing you as an individual. Even the people that's going to watch this video, you don't actually know who I am as an individual. You only know the videos. You know how I was in the video. You don't know how I am in general as a person, as a whole, because you can't sit down and have a deep conversation with me and talk to me in real life to see how I actually am. But I always try to be as real as possible and try to show, every side of myself because it's just better to do that than to be like a fake person. But also as an individual, we all have multiple sides of ourselves, and we also have people who have different multiple sides of ourselves that they believe is real. So regardless of all the different sides I show you, you might see different sides from my different sides. Meaning you might see one side of me, but you see it different than how I see it. I know, it's a lot. I'm doing a lot of thinking and saying a lot of shit. But it's the truth. I mean, it is what it is. And people create what they want to create. So, like, for example, me sitting here like this, someone would assume I'm angry about something just because I'm like this. That's not even an angry face, but people would take that as an angry face. They would take it as me being like an angry black guy. You know, people have the stereotypes and whatnot. But yeah, finding your other half is one of the hardest things to do, and it can disrupt you when you find a person and they don't turn out to be your other half. When they turn out to just be kind of like a waste of time. You know, I've had that a couple of times in my life where it was like me and a chick clicked. We talked on the phone all day and all night, which is usually the first part of finding your other half. If a person stays on the phone with you all day, all night, that's usually a good sign. However, it can be a bad sign because you're bonding so much and you think this is going somewhere and then it doesn't go somewhere. I've had that happen like 2 or 3 times on some real shit. And it's gonna happen, you know. And there's nothing wrong. This is the thing too. Is there's nothing wrong with getting rejected, and there's nothing wrong with changing your mind later on and being like, nah, this is not really the person for me, you know. But your other half, you're not usually gonna argue that much with your other half. When you find your person, you know, I mean, me as a man, when I find that girl, you know, it's not gonna be a full-on stressful situation because there's people who believe that like when you date a person, there needs to be trials and tribulations the whole time you're dating, and you know, dating is supposed to be hard. You're supposed to go through the ups and downs. I don't really see it like that. I feel like if you constantly have to go through ups and downs with a person, then that's not your other half. You know, because you shouldn't have to deal with somebody who's bringing out, you know, the negative side of you or stressing you out all the time. And that problem usually comes in because people are not willing to get to know each other deeply. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they won't stay on the phone with you all day and all night. And I know people have work, but I'm saying like you could still do that on the weekends if you ain't doing nothing. Because most people ain't doing shit on weekends if we being honest. Most people just be sitting at the house. And most people have their phone in their hand anyway. And most people stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning anyway, even when they got work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I always look at it as like, you know, if the person really likes you, it's not going to be some drama-filled mess. Because you shouldn't have to sit there and prove yourself to the person for them to like you. You know, whether you're a man or a woman, but especially if you're a man. If you're a man and you have to sit here and try so hard to convince this one chick to go out with you, then she don't really like you. You know, you shouldn't have to sit there and convince somebody hella hard to mess with you. Then that's not your soulmate. That's not your twin flame. Because it's not supposed to be a trading system. It's not supposed to be I'll give you this if you give me this, or come on, just date me. Blah, blah, blah. Like you shouldn't have to do all that. Because your other half is just gonna go with you. You just be like, hey girl, wanna go on a date? She'll be like, yep. That's usually how that goes if it's your other half. If it don't go that way, then it's not your other half. It is what it is. It's just someone you're casually dating. But again, like I said, you have to find a person where you can sit there and you can sit down in a very quiet environment on both sides, and talking all day and all night on the phone is cool. But I would really say you should want to meet that person. It could be in a social setting like the mall or something, in the food court at the mall. Sit down and have like a 6-hour conversation to get to know everything possible that you can about this individual. Learn what they like, their dislikes, learn what they're attracted to, ask them, what are you attracted to? What do you like genuinely like? You like black guys, you like white guys, you like Mexican guys, you like Asian guys. What do you like? You know, for example, me as a man, I mean, I'll keep it real with you. I like freaking so many different types of females. I mean, it's not even funny. I like thick chicks, skinny chicks, short chicks, tall chicks, yellow chicks, blue chicks, green chicks. I can't even talk. You know, I like so many different types of, you know, I mean, I like so many different types of chicks. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I love me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't date them no more. But I love a hood black chick with tattoos on their legs. That shit's sexy as hell. Chicks with tattoos is fine as a motherfucker, my nigga. I don't give a damn. A dark-skinned chick with some tattoos, a brown-skinned chick with some tattoos is the sexiest shit. Black chicks who look like that, they so damn delicious, I ain't gonna lie. And I love me a thick black chick with a big butt, because there's something about black women with big butts that just looks, it just looks really good on them. Like, like a thick, like a big booty on or like a white chick looks good, but like a big booty on a black chick just looks amazing. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't. There's like something about it that makes it like 10 times better than when it's on like another chick, but it's still hot on other chicks. But when it's on a black chick, you be, god damn, you be like, need my motherfucking drink, nigga, like for real. But black chicks with tattoos is like the sexiest thing in the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is. It's the hottest thing. And black chicks, bro, they can. I don't date hood chicks no more, bro, because they crazy. But they sexy as hell, and they love to get freaky, and they nasty as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I really love. Let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this. I have a soft spot though. As much as I love black chicks, I have a soft spot for alternative chicks, bro. Oh my god, bro. Emo chicks are sexy as hell. Alternative chicks are sexy as hell, bro. Goth chicks are sexy as hell, bro. That big titty goth girl shit, hell yeah. I don't know what it is about a white chick with gray hair with big titties, bro. That's goth as hell. That should be hot, like, you know. I mean, that's more of a scene chick, but y'all know what I mean, bro. Like, sometimes they like to kind of color their hair different colors. Those are usually the scene chicks, and the goth chicks usually wear all black. But sometimes there's those goth chicks that'll add a little color in there, you know what I'm saying? They'll have like the Shigo kind of going on. But ain't nothing hotter, bro, than damn, bro. Hey, skinny chicks are sexy as hell. I don't care what nobody talking about, bro. When a chick is skinny, that's hot to me for some reason. I don't know why. Like a chick with like a Coi Leray body, bro, it just looks good for some reason. I don't know why it looks so good. And white girls are hotter when they're skinnier sometimes. Thick white girls are sexy too, but skinny white girls are sexy too. I don't know what it is, bro. When they're like really skinny, or black chicks when they're like really skinny, and they got like the alternative style, bro. I don't know why that's hot, bro. It's even hotter when they got like big old titties, bro. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what I like physically. Don't call me a misogynist, nothing like that, bro. But that's like physically, that's what I like. Now mentally, bro, mentally, I kind of like a female that's like a teddy bear, bro. I love a female that's, I like a female that loves affection. Meaning they love a lot of kisses, they love a lot of hugs, they just love a lot of hugs. And I love me a female that like a big black dude, because that's what I am, dude. But I love chicks who really like to show their affection. I like my chicks like super feminine, like super girly, bro. I cannot date a chick who like super masculine. I kind of like my chick where I take them a little bit. They be ow, like I kind of like when they girly like that, my nigga. Like that, it be good, bro. I like that, bro. I like when a chick is more feminine, like on a feminine side, bro. You know, because I don't want a chick who's gonna be like going against me. Because like I said before, this video is on your significant, finding your other half. My other half, bro. You feel me? I want my other half girly. Alright, I don't believe my other half ain't gonna be masculine. You feel me? It is what it is. And I love. Let me tell you what I like about women though. I love when they have like a hobby and they're like really into it. Like I like when a woman is like really into dancing, or really into singing, or really into art. All of that are very attractive. Like when it comes to hobbies, hobbies can be very attractive. And it's very attractive when a woman is into art, or when a woman is into writing novels, writing stories, writing poetry, any type of creative writing. That's very attractive. Um, a woman, like I said, a woman who's affectionate, a woman who plays sports is really attractive. Actually, like, I really like the Latina chicks who play soccer. That shit is hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, you know, there's a lot of things though that I like about chicks. And, you know, I really personally love like really affectionate chicks though. Like I remember there was a chick back when I was younger. She was like this redhead. She was skinny. This is when I was in high school. She was sexy as hell, but my friend liked her, so I was like, I ain't gonna talk to her. But I thought she was fine as hell. She was like the little skinny chick, redhead. She had the little shorts, and then she had like kind of like the scene look going on, bro. She was sexy as hell, bro. She was a white girl. I was like, bro, listen. Like I get those little feelings in my tummy, in my tummy, when I'm around them dang alternative chicks, bro, and them scene chicks and them goth chicks. Mostly because when you talk to them, bro, they like to talk. Like I like a woman where I go up, I talk to you, and you're like super into it. Like I'll be like, hey, what's up? What's your hobbies? What do you like? And they're like, oh my gosh, and they just do all that talking. I like when a woman does a bunch of talking, bro. When I'm attracted to them, that I love that, bro. I can't like I don't want to talk to a chick who just don't talk at all. Like I'm talking, and she's. I like a chick who's like, oh my gosh, let me tell you what I did yesterday. Oh my gosh, and they're like excited to tell you. I like that, bro. I love that, bro. When a woman be excited to tell you about their day and get all excited about something they're really excited about. And I love when you can hang out with a female at nighttime because that's the best shit ever. And I ain't even just talking about getting freaky. I'm talking about doing cute shit. Like we just lay up and watch about 10 movies in a row. That's the vibe. That's vibes. Talking in the car at nighttime is vibes. Going to the store at nighttime like 7-Eleven or Circle K, one of them type of stores, bro. And y'all both in y'all damn sweats. Y'all both in pajama pants. Hey, that's fire, bro. Especially when it's in the winter time. I don't give a damn. That's fire. That's heat. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm a hugging dude, so I love me some hugs, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Hugs be hitting, bro. Hugs be hitting. If I remember, we supposed to get 9 of those a day or 7 a day or something like that. Hugs be hitting, especially when they be real hugs, bro. Ain't nothing better than a hug, my nigga. And I love when females like the same stuff I like, of course. You know, when they like Pokemon cards or they like, you know, watching anime. You know, I love anime. My favorite one, of course, Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. Both at the top. Love me some Dragon Ball Z. You know, it is what it is. But it's always fun when you can actually sit there and like bond with women. I love the corny shit too. I don't care, bro. Holding hands is fire. I don't care, bro. Holding hands, getting hugs, bro. Holding your girl's hands, looking into their eyes, bro. That's fire as hell. I don't know why niggas think that's gay nowadays. Like, how is it gay to love to be affectionate with your woman, bro? I don't. Hey, brothers nowadays, I don't understand them, bro. I'm like, hey, I like the cutesy wootsy stuff. You hear me? Like, who doesn't like the cutesy wootsy stuff? You know, and I like the freaky shit too, like messing with them, smack their ass, all that. I love all that, bro. Like, I love the whole vibe of the woman. You know, and you and the woman just having a full on vibe. You know, hugs, you know, flirting with each other, talking a little bit of shit is fun. A little bit of smacking their ass, giving them hugs, grabbing their hand, watching movies. Like, I love all the cool vibe stuff. You know, none of that arguing stuff. Me personally, bro, I've always will say this every single time is if you're dating someone, it shouldn't be a battle of the sexes arguing with each other bullshit. Like, you should not be sitting there arguing with your significant other all the time, or y'all don't really like each other. Like, real talk. If I'm sitting there, I'm talking to a person and I'm always arguing with them, I will break up with a person so fast because I'm like, nah, bro, that's not what I want. I don't want to be arguing. I don't want to have to convince you to like me or none of that. Nah, bro. I don't really like that type of stuff. You know, I'm the type that'll go up and talk to a woman, and I like when I go up and talk to a woman and she already giggling and smiling after I'm talking for like 30 seconds. I'm like, yep, she like it, baby. If I like all that extra stuff, like trying to talk to him for too long, I ain't gonna do that. They're like good 5 minutes or something. And if she really feeling nigga, I'll be like, why don't we go sit over there and talk for a minute? Like, you ain't busy, is you? Type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like a whole bunch of drama, bro. I'm not about to date somebody for some drama reason. And I love them females that like you for you. Because like I've said hella times, bro, in the past, I've told this to multiple dudes. There are women out there that literally like you for you and don't care about money and not gold digging and all that stuff. I know it's like you kind of got to go through the nonsense to find that, but there are women out there who literally will like you because they physically find you attractive and they like your vibe. They like how you are spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and they like the stuff that you say verbally. 100% it does happen. It is out there. I've experienced it a good chunk in the past. You know, you gotta find someone that likes you for you, but it does take a while to find. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're gonna constantly always go through those situations where it's literally like the person, like you're gonna go through like 30 people. You're gonna go through duds. Okay, you're gonna have like 30 duds. All right, it's kind of like fireworks. All right, you're gonna go through 30 fireworks and they ain't gonna work. And then the 31st is going to spark and be the most beautiful fireworks show you've ever seen on the 4th of July. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is, Will. That's how it is, you know. And that's how it is with people, because people come with their own insecurities, stresses. They come with their own rules and boundaries and all that good stuff, you know. And everybody lives by a philosophy, you know. But I've told myself I will never date a man hater, because I'm not a woman hater. I love women like with a passion. So I can't date a woman who just constantly talks crap about men all day. I can't deal with that, bro. That's just not the way. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is, bro, I don't want none of these negative people around me, bro. I don't want no negative woman around me. I don't care, bro. And that's not being a misogynist. I'm just not about to be around a man hater, bro. Like, no. Just like as a woman, I would assume that women wouldn't want to be around a woman hater, like a dude who just talks mess about women all day. Hell no. You know, I want to catch a vibe. You heard me? Vibes. Catch a vibe with people. That's what I like. And I for damn sure don't want no masculine women. Like, hell no, that's just not my thing, bro. Like, nah. I like for my females to be like a little dainty flower. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my girls to be girly, girly. Like, I kind of like for them to kind of be a little stuck up just sometimes and kind of act like a princess kind of thing. I like it kind of like that, bro. Like that's my little boo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My girl like, can you go give me something to drink? Like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. Like, I can't just the man hating women. Nah, bro. That's just not the way for me. No disrespect to women, but it's just I can't date a masculine woman who's like a man hater. It just ain't gonna happen. Cause I ain't a feminine man who's a woman hater. You get what I'm saying? It's actually kind of deep too, because nowadays a lot of dudes are turning into females, and a lot of females is turning into niggas. I have noticed that, which is really weird. I don't even know why. Why is that even happening? Like on some real shit, why is that happening? Like, what turns men girly and turns women manly? And I'm not talking about gay people. Okay, I'm talking about there's people that claim to be straight, but like the guys act girlish, and then the girls act guyish. I don't know. That's just like a thing I've started to notice. I've also started to notice that a lot of guys on YouTube are like very feminine, which there's nothing wrong with being feminine if that's like your nature. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you being feminine. If you're a guy and your nature is feminine, that's fine. But I'm not talking about dudes who are naturally feminine, who've been feminine since they were a little kid. I'm talking about nowadays you have like guys who basically have like the negative aspects of femininity. Crybaby, whining, very feminine acting in their nature. And then you have women who are like masculine, angry, aggressive, and it's the negative aspects of masculine. It's not even the positive ones, it's just the negative ones nowadays. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like a certain group that's like that. Because there's nothing wrong with, a man being feminine and a woman being masculine if that's just their nature. They've always been like that since they were like a little kid. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like I said, there's nothing wrong with gays either. Like, I never really understood why there's so many people that can't stand gays, because gays really don't be doing nothing. I've never. Well, I could do this for another video. You know what I'm saying? Because this video get kind of long, but yeah, this is really just about your twin flame, your other half, your soulmate. Hopefully, we all find one, because I'm rooting for all of us. I just want to let you guys know I love you, I support you, I care about you. I hope you guys feel loved and cherished, understood. If you need a listening ear, you can always comment in the comment section, tell me some problems or something. I might even make a video on it. If you want a long video though, like a 30-40 minute video, I'll make you one of those, but y'all gonna need to give your brother a little bit of money, because I'm trying to do this part-time. So, if you want like a 40-minute video, then give me like $20 or something on the Cash App, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really 100% do this for money, but it would be cool to be able to do this like full-time and get money for it, and then I can like literally put all my time in it. It would just be fun, because making videos is fun. But if you need any love, any care, any support, any encouragement, you want someone who will help you boost your self-esteem and help you feel better about yourself, you can always message me on Instagram. You can leave your questions, comments, concerns below. Hit me up on TikTok. And I do different videos for all three, but I try to put all my videos on YouTube just so you can watch a whole bunch of them. You can grab out some popcorn or something and just watch them. But I hope you guys have a good evening. If you feel lonely and you ain't got no friends, hit me up. Virtual hug. Love you guys. Take care. Remember, you are loved, you are cherished, you are valued. You are freaking amazing. Take care. Love you.